Hello again, welcome to a new week. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you. You're the real MVP. But if you're new to my channel, hello, my name is Grace, but you can call me Gracie, and I am on a journey to grow 22 inches of hair. Yes, you heard right, girl. I want them inches. So I will be using different products and techniques that I will hopefully be able to incorporate into my usual hair care routine so that I can reach that goal sooner rather than later. So if that's something you're interested in, then please do consider subscribing and of course hitting that notification bell so you know every time I upload. And while you're there, why not follow me on my other social media accounts, which should appear somewhere around me right now. And if at any point during my hair growth journey you do decide to use one of the products or techniques that I'm using, then please go ahead and use this hashtag Gracie Crew Growth Journey so that I know that you are one of us. So with that being said, let's get into this video. So yes, the scenery, the background today is a little bit different. I thought, I would sit somewhere different, and to be honest, my other room needs a little bit of work right now. But anyway, let's get into this week's hair growth tip of the week, which is all about scalp massages. Now, if you've been around my channel for a while, you would know that I have already done a video that specifically addresses everything about taking care of your scalp, but today we're specifically going to focus on why scalp massages will definitely help you achieve your hair growth goals and also help you, retain some length as well. So obviously by the word, we don't need to define it. We know what a scalp massage implies. But what are the benefits to your hair of doing consistent or often scalp massages? So the first benefit I would say is it increases the blood flow. Well, the main benefit actually is it increases the blood flow to your scalp. Now, as we know, any area that is constantly used by the body will definitely need more blood supply than an area of the body that doesn't really do much. So by doing scalp massages, you are encouraging that area of your body to be active, and so there's more blood supply that's going to be directed towards that. And that means that your hair gets access to more nutrients, more water, so that means better hair. So that's the main benefit of scalp massages. But I would say less major benefits are that it's extremely relaxing, especially for you guys, or those moments where you're stressed out and you're not having the best of days. Just a simple scalp massage is actually extremely soothing, and in that it also indirectly helps because the less stress you have, generally your body does so much better. So I would say those two are definitely two things that will contribute towards your hair growth. As I said before, the more nutrients your scalp is able to have access to, the better that it's going to be able to grow out hair that is healthy, that is strong, that is shiny, that is silky, that responds well to products and water. So you definitely want to get into scalp massages. Now let's get into how to properly do a scalp massage. Now it's really easy, but I would say the best way to do it is to use the pads of your fingers. I know there are tools out there that they have that vibrator and everything, but I would say the main risk I see with using those is the risk of tangling up your hair. For some people, they really enjoy it. So if you're one of those and you want to still try out one of those tools, a scalp massager, whether it be the electric one or the one you actually have to direct around your scalp, then please go ahead and do that. But I would suggest using your fingers because it's actually also a great way to observe if you have any bumps or or any type of issues on your scalp that maybe you wouldn't have noticed had you used a tool. So that's another way. The other thing is it's easier to control the amount of pressure you're using when you are using your fingers. Sometimes these scalp massages can be a little too rough. So it's also nice to know that in case you don't have access to any type of, these tools, you can always use your fingers. Another thing I would suggest is look into making sure that your scalp is clean. We don't want you massaging, and there's dandruff all up in there. No, make sure that your scalp is clean so that you can add in an oil as well. I would suggest something like spearmint oil or peppermint oil or something similar that once you put it on your scalp, there's this like nice soothing tingly feeling. I know you know what I'm talking about. You want that feeling so that as you're massaging your scalp, even after you're done, you still have that very relaxing and tingly feeling from the oil. It also helps the oil penetrate easier into your scalp, into your undergrowth there. So definitely look into that. But in case you don't have access to oils like that, any other oil that has worked well in your scalp will do. Another thing is you can also add a scalp massage to your wash day. So I would suggest doing this after you have detangled your hair. I would say preferably as you are styling it, before you put in your product, I would say go in, massage your scalp, relax it, get yourself, reward yourself for the work you've done on your wash day, and that should help you incorporate scalp massages. And it doesn't even take all the time in the world, just literally 5 minutes, probably even every week. If you can do it more often, it will be awesome for you. That even just once a week, you are definitely going to notice a huge difference. I have noticed a huge difference ever since I started. Whenever I'm putting any type of oil on my scalp, which I hope you've been checking out my hair growth challenges, I've been paying attention to really get, massage it, take my time, and it doesn't really take long. Just an extra 10 minutes of me just paying attention to my scalp and really massaging it has made a huge difference. The amount of dandruff I'm facing has changed. The amount of dryness that I'm facing has changed. I'm noticing that my hair is doing so much better. Of course, it's not the only thing I'm doing, but yeah, I just had to put that out there. So those are just simple ways that you can incorporate scalp massages into your routine. The last one I was going to mention is you can do a hot oil treatment. Now this one, of course, will make sure that we're not saying the oil must be hot. Please don't burn yourself. I would say a warm oil treatment. So get some oil, just warm it up just a little bit so that you're able to actually put your fingers into the oil, dip them into the oil, and then put them on your hair and work that oil. Make sure it's a light oil. It's not anything heavy or too hard to wash out of your hair, because remember, with a hot oil treatment, you want to wash out the oil after you are done. So you can also incorporate that as you are doing your hot oil treatment. So yeah, it's a simple tip, but it's one of those things that once you incorporate it into your routine, it is going to make such a huge difference. So I hope you do consider that. And that is all for our video for today. And of course, I don't know when you're gonna watch this, but Merry Christmas. I know Christmas is coming up in a few days, so all my love to you and yours and your family and whoever that is showing you love this Christmas. I hope you have some people showing you love. I hope you have a wonderful festive season. I'm sure the next time I see you, it will literally be the next day after Christmas, which I'm so excited for. So you have a lovely week and a lovely weekend whenever you're watching this. I will see you in my hair growth video, which I hope you're checking out, or whichever other video you decide to watch. Alright, bye.